We are here to learn about Delbhoomi. Okay, what is meant by Delbhoomi? Delbhoomi is nothing but a cloud-based iPaaS application. Okay, Delbhoomi is nothing but a cloud-based iPaaS application. So, what is meant by iPaaS? iPaaS means integration platform as a service. Okay, here Delbhoomi has developed a cloud-based application, that is iPaaS. What is meant by iPaaS? iPaaS means integration platform as a service. Whenever we are working in real time, okay, we'll be working in integration team or middleware team. Okay, మనం రియల్ టైం లో వర్క్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ టీమ్ ఆర్ మిడిల్వేర్ టీమ్ లో వర్క్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, సో ఫస్ట్ యూ షుడ్ నో వాట్ ఈస్ మీన్ బై ఇంటిగ్రేషన్. Okay, first you should know what is meant by integration. So first I will make you familiar with what is meant by integration. Why? Because once you enter into the project, you will be working under integration team. Okay, so first you should know what is meant by integration, and then we'll move forward with the Delbhoomi Cloud. So what is meant by integration? Integration is nothing but making two or more applications to communicate or collaborate each other. Okay, what is meant by integration? Integration is nothing but making two or more applications to communicate or collaborate each other. Okay, as an integration consultant or as an integration developer, my responsibility is that I should be capable enough to establish the communication or collaboration between one or more applications. Okay, now here I am going to take application A. Here I am going to take application A, and I am going to take another application B. Another application B. As an integration consultant or as an integration developer, my responsibility is that I should be capable enough to establish the communication between these two applications. Okay, here I am taking application A and application B. So in order to establish the communication between these two applications, I have to use the concept of integration. Okay, once again I am repeating, what is meant by integration? Integration is nothing but making two or more applications to communicate or collaborate each other. Okay, now I am going to take some real-time use cases or some real-time applications where we are using. Okay, so every one of us are familiar with Redbus or Abibus. Okay, so in South India, most of us are familiar with Redbus or Abibus. So if I want to travel, okay, if I want to travel from one location to another location, we are going to use these two applications, Redbus or Abibus. Okay, let's take example. If I am interested to travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore. Okay, so if I am interested to travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore, so what I am going to do, I will be opening the Redbus application. So if I open this Redbus application, first it is going to ask you to enter the source. Source is nothing but Hyderabad. Destination, Bangalore. Date of journey, today. And I will click on search button. Okay. Once after clicking on search button, and I will be able to see the list of bus operators, whoever are providing the services between Hyderabad to Bangalore. How I am able to see all the bus operators here? Here, each and every bus operator, okay, each and every travel agent, okay, they are going to develop one separate application, and that respective application is going to get integrated with the Redbus platform. Okay, so here Redbus is going to act as a platform. Okay, Redbus is going to act as a platform. Within this Redbus application, okay, we are going to integrate multiple bus operators. Okay, suppose if I am traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore, we will be able to see different types of bus operators like VRL, SRS. Okay, so there are many travel operators, even government operating buses like APSRTC, TSRTC and all. How these all are going to work? The respective company, they are going to develop one application, and that respective application is going to get integrated with this Redbus platform. Once they integrate this one with this Redbus platform, we are capable enough to establish the communication with the end operator. Okay, suppose if I am traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore today, okay, I will start searching Hyderabad, Bangalore, date of journey today. Once after clicking on search button, I will be able to see the seat layout. Okay, I will be able to see how many seats are available. Okay, and I will be able to select my preference seat and all. Once I book the ticket, automatically the same status is going to get updated in live in the remaining websites and in the company's database as well. How this is going to work here? This Redbus is going to integrate the travel operators application, and with the help of the concept of integration, we are able to access the third party platforms here. Okay. I am going to take one more use case. Every one of us are familiar with PhonePe or Paytm. Okay, from morning to evening, we are going to use PhonePe or Paytm for each and every transaction. Even if you are having a cup of tea or coffee, wherever you go to the coffee shop or retail shop or kirana store, wherever you go, we are using PhonePe or Paytm. How this PhonePe or Paytm is going to work? Okay, how means here PhonePe is going to act as a platform. The PhonePe is going to act as a platform. And within this PhonePe application, we are going to see multiple services. Okay, within this PhonePe application, we are going to see multiple services. Multiple services in the sense, we'll be able to do money transfer. We are able to do the mobile recharge, DTH recharge, insurance payments, electricity bill payments. There are plenty of services we are going to do with the help of this PhonePe application. How this is going to work here? Here, PhonePe is going to integrate. Okay, here PhonePe is going to integrate all the services. Okay, here each and every service operator. Okay, each and every service operator, they are going to develop an application, and that respective application is going to get integrated with this PhonePe or Paytm. Let's take example. Okay, let's take example. If I want to transfer money. Okay, let's take example. If I want to transfer money. Okay, so I will be opening this PhonePe application. Okay, I will be opening the PhonePe application. Once after opening the PhonePe application, let's take example. If I am interested to transfer 5,000 rupees to Mahesh. Okay, I am interested to transfer 5,000 rupees to Mahesh. So I will be opening the PhonePe application and I will be entering the mobile number of Mahesh. Once after entering the mobile number of Mahesh, okay, this PhonePe is going to communicate with the respective bank. Okay, this PhonePe is going to communicate with the respective bank, and based on the phone number, okay, based on the phone number, whatever he had given, so based on that, it is going to retrieve the details of the Mahesh. Okay, it is going to retrieve the details of the Mahesh. Once after retrieving, okay, I'll be able to check the name of the Mahesh. Okay, I will be able to check the name of the Mahesh. And then I will be entering 5,000 rupees, and then I will be entering the MPIN, and after that the amount is going to get deducted from my account. Okay, the amount is going to get deducted from my account. Once after deducting, instantly the same amount will get credited into the Mahesh account. Here, transaction is going to happen on instant basis. Okay, here transaction is going to happen on instant basis. How this PhonePe is going to integrate the banking system. Okay, this PhonePe is going to integrate the banking system. Suppose I am having the account with HDFC and Mahesh is having the account with SBI. Even though here the banks are different. Okay, I'm maintaining with HDFC and Mahesh is maintaining with SBI. Even though the transaction is happening between two different banks, but the transaction is happening on instant basis. Okay, just by entering the mobile number, I'll be able to retrieve the account details, and then I'll be entering the amount, and then I will be entering the MPIN. Instantly, the transaction is going to happen. Okay, now similarly, if I want to do the mobile recharge, okay, similarly, if I want to do the mobile recharge, suppose if I am having the Airtel SIM card, okay, I am maintaining the Airtel. So just by entering the mobile number and once after selecting the denomination, this PhonePe is going to ask to make the payment. Okay, let's take example. I will be entering the mobile number. Once after entering the mobile number, I will be selecting the denomination of 300 rupees recharge. Okay, I will be selecting 300 rupees recharge. And then it will be redirecting to the payment. Okay, it will be redirecting to the payment. So in order to make the payment, this PhonePe has to communicate with the bank. Okay, in order to make the payment, this PhonePe has to communicate with the bank. Once after making the payment, instantly we are going to receive the message from Airtel saying that your recharge is successful. How this is happening here? PhonePe, first it is going to communicate with the bank and the respective amount is going to get deducted from the bank, and then it is going to update the same thing to the Airtel, and it is going to confirm saying that so and so customer have made the payment of 300 rupees for so and so recharge. Like that, it is going to communicate with the Airtel operator, and instantly this Airtel operator is going to trigger the message to your mobile saying that, hi customer, thanks for doing the recharge with Airtel and your amount 300 rupees is successful. Like that, we are going to get the message. In this situation, PhonePe is going to communicate with the two applications at a time. One is banking application and another is telecom application. Okay. Now, I am going to take another generic example. Okay. So, we are using Zomato or Swiggy in our day-to-day life. Okay. We are using Zomato or Swiggy in our day-to-day life. Okay. Zomato or Swiggy in our day-to-day life. So, here Zomato or Swiggy, they are going to act as platform. Okay, they are going to act as platform vendors. Now, if I'm staying in Bangalore, if I want to order something, okay, if I want to order something, okay, let's take example. I'm staying in Bellandur or in Martali. If I want to order something, just I will be opening the Zomato application. If I open this Zomato application, I will be able to see the list of hotels or restaurants, whatever are available in the nearby locality. Okay, I will be able to see the list of hotels or restaurants, whatever are available in the nearby locality. How I am able to see all these? Here, the respective hotels and restaurants, they are going to develop one separate application, and that respective application is going to get integrated with this Zomato application. So as they are getting integrated with this Zomato application, I am able to see the list of hotels and restaurants in the Zomato platform. As an end customer, I am going to use the services here. Okay. So let's take example. I want to order biryani from Biryani Zone in Martali. So I will be selecting the respective hotel or restaurant, and then I will be able to see the menu and I will be making the payment. Once after making the payment, this Zomato is going to trigger the notification to the respective hotel or restaurant. So and so customer have made the payment for so and so food. So it's the time for the delivery of that particular food item. So then at the same time, this Zomato is going to trigger the notification to the delivery person. Okay. So here, directly or indirectly, the communication is going to happen between multiple applications. Okay. The communication is going to happen between multiple applications. Okay. Till now, I have told you different types of examples where we are using the integration in our day-to-day life. Okay. These are some real-time examples where you are using in your day-to-day life. Now, I am going to take one practical scenario. Okay, I am going to take one practical scenario. Every one of us are using Flipkart or Amazon. Okay, in our day-to-day life, every one of us are using Flipkart or Amazon. Okay, now, for the first time, I am logging into the Flipkart. Okay, I am the new user and I am interested to log into the Flipkart and I am interested to purchase some laptop or mobile or whatever. For the first time, whenever I am logged into the Flipkart or Amazon, it is going to ask my personal details. Okay, so for the first time, if I am logged into the Flipkart, it is going to ask me to sign up. Okay, in order to sign up, it is going to ask my personal details. Personal details in the sense, it is going to ask my name, mobile number, mail ID, address, PIN code, and everything. As a customer, I will be sharing all my personal details. Okay. Once after sharing my personal details, this Flipkart or Amazon, they are going to store all the customers' data. Okay. Here, Flipkart or Amazon, they are going to store all the customers' data in their CRM application. Okay. In their CRM application. So, what is meant by CRM? CRM is nothing but customer relationship management. Okay, what is meant by CRM? CRM means customer relationship management. Let's take example here. Flipkart is going to maintain Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce is one of the leading CRM application. Okay, as a customer, I have shared all my personal details. Once after sharing my personal details, Flipkart is going to store all the customers related data in their CRM application. That is nothing but Salesforce. Once after sharing, my Flipkart account is created. Okay, my Flipkart account is created and I am able to log into the Flipkart. Okay, I am able to log into the Flipkart. Once after logging to the Flipkart, now I am in the home page of Flipkart. Okay, I am in the home page of Flipkart. Now I am interested to purchase Lenovo laptop. Okay, I am interested to purchase Lenovo laptop. Whenever I am interested to purchase Lenovo laptop, I will start searching Lenovo ThinkPad. Okay, I will start searching for Lenovo ThinkPad. Once after searching for Lenovo ThinkPad, this Flipkart is going to communicate with the backend ERP system. Okay, as a customer, whenever I start searching for any product, okay, this is going to communicate with the backend ERP system. So what is this backend ERP system? So here, Flipkart or Amazon, they are going to maintain some warehouses. Warehouses in the sense stock points where they are going to maintain all the stock points in the warehouse. Okay. So I mean, suppose if I take Bangalore, so they are going to maintain some stock point or warehouse in the outskirts of Bangalore. Okay. Now, as a customer, whenever I start searching for the Lenovo ThinkPad, this Flipkart is going to communicate with the ERP system. What is the purpose of this ERP system? This ERP system is going to store all the stock details of the warehouse. Okay. It is going to store whatever the stock is available in that particular warehouse. As a customer, whenever I start searching for the Lenovo ThinkPad, this Flipkart is going to communicate with the ERP system and it is going to check whether that particular model is available or not. Okay. So what is meant by ERP? ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay. ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. Let's take example. It might be an SAP system. Okay. Now, as a customer, I have started searching for Lenovo ThinkPad. Whenever I start searching for Lenovo ThinkPad, this Flipkart is going to communicate with the ERP system which they have set up in the warehouse. So, this ERP system is helpful for us to check whether that particular model is available or not. Okay. So, once it communicates with the ERP system and it is going to confirm whether that particular model is available or not. If the model is available in the front end, we are going to see the laptop specifications, price, and everything. Okay, if the model is available, I'll be able to see the laptop specifications, price, and the details of that laptop and everything. And at the same time, nowadays, I am able to see expected date of delivery as well. Okay, nowadays I am able to see the expected date of delivery. How it is going to work here? Once I start searching for this Lenovo laptop, this ERP system is going to display the product details, price, and at the same time, this ERP system is going to communicate with the CRM system and based on the pin code, whatever I have mentioned in the address. Okay, in the address, I have mentioned the pin code. So based on that pin code, this ERP system is going to display if you order this product in next 3 hours, expected date of delivery will be tomorrow. If you order this product in next 24 hours, expected date of delivery will be on Thursday. Okay, like this, we are going to see the expected date of delivery as well. Okay, fine. Now I have searched for Lenovo laptop and I'm able to see the product specifications, price, and expected date of delivery as well. I am happy with all these things. I am happy with the product specifications, price, and date of delivery. Now I am interested to buy this laptop. Okay, I am interested to buy this laptop. So in order to buy this laptop, I need to make the payment. Okay, I need to make the payment. So in order to make the payment, I'll be using the debit card or credit card or UPI or whatever it might be or net banking. Okay. So in order to make the payment, I'll be using the debit card or credit card or net banking or whatever it might be. So in order to make the payment, okay, in order to make the payment, Flipkart, okay, being the big vendor, it is not going to approach each and every bank to provide the approvals. Okay, Flipkart is not going to approach each and every bank to provide the approvals. Instead of approaching each and every bank, here Flipkart is going to tie up with some third-party fintech companies like CC Avenue or PayPal. Okay, So here Flipkart is going to tie up with some third party fintech companies like C7 or PayPal. So here C7 or PayPal, these are the fintech companies. Okay, so these are the merchant partners where they are going to tie up with all the banks, or they are going to tie up with all the financial institutions, and they are going to develop one separate application for the payment solutions. Okay, the C7 or PayPal, they are going to develop one separate application for the payment solutions. This Flipkart is going to tie up with the third party fintech companies like C7 or PayPal for payment solutions. This C7 or PayPal, they are going to develop one separate application, and that respective application is going to get integrated with the Flipkart application. Okay, the CCAvenue is going to develop one payment solution or payment application that will get integrated with the Flipkart. Okay, whenever you want to make the payment, now once you select on this make payment option, then this Flipkart will be redirecting to the CCAvenue page. In that page, you will be able to see the debit card, credit card, net banking, UPI payments, and all the options you are able to see. Let us assume I am making the payment with the help of debit card. So I will be entering the debit card details. Once after entering the debit card details, the CCAvenue is going to communicate with the respective bank. Okay, the CCAvenue is going to communicate with the respective bank, and it is going to check whether the sufficient amount of 50,000 of laptop value amount is available in the account or not. Okay, let us assume the laptop cost is 50,000. So once after entering the debit card details, this CCAvenue is going to communicate with the respective bank, and it is going to cross check whether that 50,000 is available in your account or not. If the 50,000 amount is available, then the CCAvenue will trigger the notification to the bank saying that so-and-so customer is interested to make the payment. Could you please raise the one-time password to the customer, like that. Then the bank will send the one-time password to the end customer based on the registered mobile number. Once after entering that one-time password, the CCAvenue is going to deduct that 50,000 from your account. Okay. This CCAvenue is going to deduct that 50,000 amount from your account, and at the same time, the CCAvenue is going to trigger the notification to your registered mobile number and to your registered mail ID saying that, hi customer, welcome to Flipkart family, and your laptop has been ordered. Your laptop order has been placed successfully, and this is the order details, and this is the amount you have made. So all the details you are going to get in the mail and as well as in the message. How it is going to happen? This CCAvenue is going to communicate with the CRM system based on the mobile number and based on the mail ID you have given here. So accordingly, it is going to trigger the notification saying that your order has been placed successfully, and this is the order details, and this is the payment we have received, and this is the laptop model you have ordered. Like that, we are going to get the message. And at the same time, the CCAvenue is going to trigger the notification to the ERP system which we have set up in the backend warehouse, and it is going to alert the ERP system saying that so-and-so customer have made the payment and it's the time for the shipment. Okay, and it's the time for the shipment of the product. Okay, fine. I have made the payment. Once after making the payment, now the laptop is located in Bangalore location. Now this laptop has to dispatch and this laptop has to deliver to Hyderabad location. So in order to deliver, the Flipkart has to tie up with some third party logistics partner. Logistics partner means delivery partner. Whoever is going to deliver the products, those are called as logistics partners. Now, Flipkart is going to tie up with some third party logistics partner. These logistics partners, they are also developing one application, and that respective application is going to get integrated with the Flipkart. Okay, this logistics partner, they will be developing one application, and that respective application is going to get integrated with the Flipkart. Nowadays, once you order the product, you are able to see the track shipment. How this is going to work here? This logistics partner is going to share the live data to the Flipkart. So if you select the track shipment, in that page, you are able to see the total shipments happening from Bangalore to Hyderabad. Let us assume your laptop finally reaches to the Hyderabad location. Now in the Flipkart page, you are going to see your product is out for delivery. Okay, your product is out for delivery. So once you are able to see that one, once the product is out for delivery, then you are going to get the call from the delivery person. You are going to get the call from the delivery person. How this delivery person is going to call you? This delivery person is going to get the access for the CRM application, and based on the mobile number you have given here, accordingly he is going to contact you. Once he reaches to your home and once he hand over the laptop to you, again he is going to trigger the OTP, okay, as confirmation of the delivery. Okay, you will share the OTP saying that you have received the laptop. Once the laptop handovers to you, this logistics partner is going to update to the ERP system saying that so and so laptop which has been shipped from Bangalore, it has been delivered to the end customer. Okay. If I take small e-commerce company like Flipkart or Amazon, here directly or indirectly, I am establishing the communication with the CRM system, ERP system, payment solution, and logistics system. Okay. Similarly, whenever we are working in real time, we will be applying the same concept in the retail projects or in the manufacturing projects or in automobile sector or pharma sector. Okay. So why I am explaining all these things in the sense, there are plenty of projects in Boomi. Okay, there are plenty of projects in Delboomi. Why? Because integration plays a major role in each and every project and in each and every industry. Okay, not only in e-commerce. Okay, we are using the integration concepts in the retail sector, manufacturing sector, agribusiness, automobile, pharma. Wherever you go, the integration plays a major role. So finally, not to conclude that, what is meant by integration? Integration is nothing but making two or more applications to communicate or collaborate each other. Okay. Now, hope you got the clarity what is meant by integration. Okay. Now, let's come into the Boomi. Now here, Delboomi is a cloud-based application. Okay. Here, Delboomi is a cloud-based application. Whenever it is a cloud-based application, we don't need to install the softwares like C, C++, Java, which we have learned during our graduation. Okay. So here Delboom is a cloud-based application. Whenever it is a cloud-based application, the first and important thing is that we need to have the proper internet. Okay. We need to have the proper internet to access the Boomi. Okay. In order to access the Boomi platform, we need to use the URL platform.boomi.com. This is the URL we need to use to access the Boomi platform, platform.boomi.com. And after that, I need to use the username and password. Okay, you don't need to worry about the username and password. Anyhow, I'll be sharing for the practice purpose. Okay, so you need to have the proper internet and you need to use the URL platform.boomi.com and then you need to enter the username and password. Now coming to the Boomi platform. Now I'll be opening the browser and then I'm going to enter the URL platform.boomi.com. Once after entering this URL, then this will be redirecting to enter the username and password. Okay. So here already I have entered my username and password. So because of that reason, this is redirecting to the home page of Boomi. Okay. First, you need to use the URL platform.boomi.com and then you need to enter the username and password. Once after entering the username and password, this will be redirected to the home page of Boomi. Okay, this is the home page of Boomi. Now, once you come to the home page of Boomi, here you will be able to see the services tab. So here, Boomi is going to provide multiple services. Okay, so here Boomi is having the technical modules, functional modules, admin modules. There are many modules in Boomi. Okay, but here we are going to start our career as Boomi developer. Okay, we are going to start our career as Boomi developer or integration developer or technical developer. Anything is same. Okay, whenever you see the job description, you will be able to see the candidate should have minimum 3+ experience in integration, Boomi, like that. Okay. So here Boomi developer or integration developer or technical developer, anything is same. Okay. So now we are going to start our career as Boomi developer. So in order to start my career as Boomi developer, I need to learn integration module and API management module. Okay. These two modules are mandatory to start our career as Boomi developer. Integration module and API management module. So as part of this course and as part of this program, I am going to cover both the modules, integration module and API management module. Now, being first session, first jump into the integration module. Okay, today being first class, first we can jump into the integration module. So I will click on that integration module. Now, once after selecting integration module, this is redirected to the integration page. Okay, this is the home page of integration. First, I am using the URL platform.boomi.com, and then I will be coming to the services tab, and then I will be selecting the integration module. Once after selecting the integration module, here I will be able to see the integration. Okay, this is the home page of integration. Now, once you come to the home page of integration, here you are going to see the dashboard option. In general, this dashboard option will be enabled for senior level people or for senior managers. Okay, so the people, those who are entering with 3 to 4 years of experience or 5 years of experience, they won't be having the dashboard option. This dashboard option will be enabled for senior level managers or team leads. Why? What is the purpose of this dashboard? Suppose if I'm working as a team lead, okay, if I'm having the team size of 3 to 4 members, if I want to check the development activity of my team members, okay, suppose if I want to check the development activity of my team members, I'll be able to go through the dashboard. Okay, in this dashboard, I'll be able to check how many are in, how many developments completed and how many are in progress, and how many yet to start. The total status of the development activity of my team members, I'll be able to see with the help of this dashboard option. Okay. In general, whenever you are entering into the Boomi, okay, whenever you are entering into the project, okay, with the 3 to 4 years of experience, in general, you are going to see only these 3 tabs: build tab, deploy tab, and manage tab. Okay, these 3 tabs are very, very important to start our career as Boomi developer. Okay, in Boomi, if I come to the integration module, we are going to see these 3 tabs by default: build tab, deploy tab, and manage tab. What is the purpose of build tab? Build tab is helpful for me for the development purpose. Okay. Whatever the development activity I am going to do in Boomi, I will be doing with the help of build tab. Okay. All the development activities will be taken up with the help of build tab. Okay, fine. And here, whatever the development activity I am doing, that is called as process. Okay. In remaining technologies, we are going to use the terminology like have you developed the code, have you developed the program, like that. But when it comes to the Boomi, whatever the development activity you are going to do here, that is called as process. Okay, whatever the development activity you are going to do here, that is called as process. Okay, so each and every process, whatever I am going to develop here, I will be developing with the help of build tab. Okay, build tab is helpful for me for the development of the process. Okay, I have developed the process and everything is fine. Now, if I want to do the deployment of this process, I am going to use the deploy tab. Okay, build tab is helpful for me for the development purpose, and deploy tab is helpful for me for the deployment purpose. And this manage tab is helpful for me for the configuration settings. Okay, whatever the configuration settings I am going to do in Boomi, I'll be doing with the help of this manage tab. What are those configuration settings? Okay, let's take example. You have developed the process and you have deployed that one. Now, if you want to run the scheduler, okay, if you want to run the scheduler, or if you want to see the process reports, or if you want to do the monitoring, or if you want to do any type of configuration settings, okay, we'll be doing with the help of this manage tab. Okay, all the configuration settings will be doing with the help of manage tab. Once again, I'm repeating. Build tab is helpful for me for the development purpose. Deploy tab is helpful for me for the deployment purpose. And manage tab is helpful for me for the configuration settings. Okay, fine. Now, once you come to the integration module, in the left hand side, you will be able to see one folder. Okay, once you come to the integration module, in the left hand side, you will be able to see one folder. This folder is called as root folder. Okay, this folder is called as root folder, and we are going to get this folder by default along with the Boomi account. Okay, we are going to get this folder by default along with the Boomi account. Okay, once you log in into the Boomi and once you come to the integration module, here you are going to see this folder by default. This folder is called as root folder. As we are getting this folder by default, so because of that reason, we cannot delete this folder. Okay, we cannot delete this folder and we cannot copy this folder. Okay, this is the folder which we are going to get by default. So because of that reason, we cannot delete this folder. Now if I click on this arrow mark here, I'll be able to see different types of subfolders. Okay, here I'll be able to see different types of subfolders. Now, if I want to create the same type of subfolder, I need to keep the cursor here and then I need to click on these three dots. Here, you are going to see four options: new component, new folder, rename, and permissions. Okay, these are the four options you are going to see in the root folder: new component, new folder, rename, and permissions. What is the purpose of new component? Okay, what is the purpose of new component? So here, if I want to start the development activity, okay, if I want to start the development of the process, okay, I need to select new component. Whatever the process you are going to develop here, you will be developing with the help of new component. And what is the purpose of new folder? Okay, so here new folder is helpful for me to create the subfolders under the root folder. Okay, this is the root folder. Under this root folder, I will be able to create the subfolders with the option new folder. Why? Because whenever we are working in real time, this Boomi is going to work on shared basis. Shared basis in the sense, suppose if I am having the team size of 3 people, the remaining 3 members can see the development activity of the other members. Okay, the development activity of the other resources here. So in order to avoid the confusion, it is suggestable that to create a subfolder and to start the development in that particular folder in order to avoid the confusion. Okay, this new folder option is helpful for me to create the subfolder under the root folder. Rename. If I want to change the name of the root folder, okay, if I want to change the name of the root folder, I am going to select the option rename. And permissions. If I want to give any type of security configuration settings, okay, if I want to give any type of security configuration settings, I am going to select the permissions option. Okay, now I am going to select new folder. Now here I am going to create the new folder here. So here I am going to create the new folder with the 19th August 2025. Okay, I am going to create the folder with the 19th August 2025. And then I am going to click on save. Once after saving, here you are going to see the respective subfolder. Okay, this is the subfolder which I have created under the root folder. As I have told you just now, being the root folder, we are not having the option of copy and delete. Okay, root folder cannot be copied and root folder cannot be deleted. But when it comes to the subfolder, we are having the option of copy and delete. Okay, subfolder can be copied and subfolder can be deleted. Okay, now the remaining four options same here. Now I want to start the development activity. In order to start the development activity here, I am going to select new component. Okay, so once after selecting new component, this is redirected to the process. It means that whatever the process you are going to develop here, okay, whatever the process you are going to develop here will be saved as a component. Okay, whatever the process you are going to develop here will be saved as a component. And all the components will get stored in this left hand side place. This place is called as component explorer. Okay, try to remember the terminology. Whatever the process I am going to develop here will be saved as a component, and all the components will get stored in this left hand side place. This place is called as component explorer. Okay, this place is called as component explorer. Now I am going to create the process. Okay, now I am going to start the development of the process. Now I am going to select on create button. Once after selecting on create button, this is redirected to the start shape. It means that whatever the process you are going to develop here, okay, whatever the process you are going to develop here will be starting with the start shape. Okay, each and every process is going to start with the start shape. And here start shape is categorized into 4 types. Okay, start shape is categorized into 4 types: connector type, trading partner, data pass through, and no data. Okay, so each and every process is going to start with the start shape, and start shape is categorized into 4 types: connector type, trading partner, data pass through, and no data. So today being first session, I am going to start with the start shape of no data. It means that I am selecting 0 data, and then I am going to click on it. Now this is redirected to this white space. So whatever the development activity I am going to do in Bhumi, I'll be doing in this white place. Okay, all the development activity I am going to perform in this white place. This total white place is called as process canvas. Okay, all the development activity will be performed in this white place. This total white place is called as process canvas. Okay. Now, as I have told you, each and every process is going to start with the start shape. Okay. Now, if I want to give the name for this particular process, okay, if I want to give the name for this particular process, I am going to click here and I will name this as demo process. I will name this as demo process. Okay, I will name this as demo process. Now, if I click on this arrow mark, here you will be able to see different types of connectors and different types of shapes which have been already developed by the Bhumi. Okay, these are the different types of connectors and different types of shapes. Okay, so by using all these connectors and all these shapes, we are going to do the development activity. Okay, so we are not going to write big codes like other technologies. So we are going to use different types of connectors and different types of shapes and we are going to configure based on our requirement and we are going to get the desired outputs. Okay, for the next 35 to 40 days, we are going to learn where to use which type of connector and where to use which type of shape and how to configure and how to get the desired outputs. Okay, for the next 35-40 days, we are going to learn where to use which type of connector and where to use which type of shape and how to configure and how to get the desired outputs as per my project requirement. Okay. Now, each and every process is going to start with the start shape. In the similar way, each and every process is going to end or terminate with the help of stop shape. Okay, each and every process is going to start with start shape and it is going to end with the stop shape. Now, if I want to establish the communication between these two shapes, okay, if I want to establish the communication between these two shapes, I have to make sure that I need to connect this dotted gray color line and this has to get converted into full length gray color line. Now I am going to connect like this. Now the communication is going to happen between these two shapes. Okay. Suppose if I connect like this, there is no communication between these two shapes. Okay. I have to make sure that this dotted gray color line should be converted into full length gray color line. If I connect like this, the communication is going to happen between these two shapes. And whatever the shapes are connectors, okay, whatever the shapes are connectors you are going to use, you have to use in between start and stop shape only. Okay, it is mandatory that we have to start each and every process with the start shape and we have to end with the stop shape. Whatever the connectors or whatever the shapes you are going to use, you have to use in between start and stop shape only. Now I have developed this small basic demo process. I'm going to save this one. Once after saving, if I want to execute this process or if I want to test this process, I'm going to select the test button. Now here you are going to see the concept of runtime engine in order to execute this process. Okay. So this part I will take up in tomorrow's session.